Stock markets ignited rockets. Welcome to Market Notes. Today is October 21st, and the good news from the earnings season and the US-China front kicked off the week with a rally. What is behind this confidence? The announced earnings reports. 85% of S&P 500 companies exceeded expectations. This is a clear testament to the strength of corporate America. Now, let's take a closer look at the US markets, the epicenter of this enthusiasm. The S&P 500 rose by 1.1% to reach 6,735.6 points. The Dow Jones followed suit, gaining 1.1%. The technology-heavy Nasdaq 100 jumped by 1.3%. What is truly remarkable is the 1.9% strong rise of the Russell 2000 index, which represents small companies. This confirms that there is full confidence in small and medium-sized enterprises, the backbone of this economy, and it is a healthy rally. Another factor supporting this rise came from the bond market. The decline of the US 10-year Treasury yield to 3.98%, which both reduced borrowing costs for companies and made stocks a more attractive alternative compared to bonds for investors, thus supporting the rally. Of course, this positive wind was not limited to the US alone. The increased risk appetite also reflected in the Turkish markets. BIST 100 finished the day with an increase of 2.7, reaching 10,484 points. However, the most surprising movements were in the commodity markets. Two giant commodities, gold and oil, which usually move in opposite directions, told completely different stories. On one side, spot gold, shining with safe haven demand, reached a new record by jumping approximately 3% to $4,380 per ounce. On the other hand, Brent crude oil, under pressure due to concerns over excess supply, fell by 0.6%, dropping to $60.95 per barrel. Investors are divided. On one side, they are optimistic enough to trust strong balance sheets and buy stocks. On the other side, they are cautious enough to take geopolitical risks or a potential slowdown seriously and seek safe haven assets. The weakness in oil favors the cautious side and indicates that the global growth appetite is being questioned. This was the most critical message of the day. Digital assets also shared in the increase driven by the rise in risk appetite. The leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin rose by 1.7%, reaching approximately $110,800. In summary, the main idea of the day was strong balance sheets sparked a rally in the stock markets, gold hit a new record, and oil lagged behind. In short, it was a very active day for investors. That's all for today. Stay tuned for more.